Hey guys, welcome back. Well, as you can tell, beautiful day. Snowing, it's cold. So what better day than I do a little bit of maintenance. So I was looking at the processor. Obviously I had to adjust again the conveyor because it was tracking once again to the right, and that was after I adjusted this here. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, this is how far it slid over. So I pushed it back, retorqued it, but I did adjust here because there's adjustments on here. Because this is on really tight. So I slid this side down a little bit, not much. You can see the dust line there to see if it was just this one. When I didn't measure it, but you could tell this one was up a little bit further than this side. So I'm hoping now that it'll track more straight and it won't move on this. So we'll see. I kind of got the same gap now on the top for that. But what I'm actually going to do now is change out the chain. I've never done it, so this is kind of a first time. So bear with me and hopefully it goes okay. But so I already got the nuts loose on there. They were torqued down like crazy, so I had to put the wrench on there and use the hammer to bang them a little bit. So I'm assuming this plate comes off. I'm not 100% on that, so hopefully it doesn't just fall apart. These were 9/16. So I got a couple chains. It wasn't, I can't say that it was really dull, but you could tell it was getting there. I don't know how many. I have to look how many hours I have on this. Like for the amount of wood I've processed through here, the chains actually held up really good. So that just goes to show me that the wood has been pretty clean. There was a couple logs that were really dirty. And I was like, oh, this is gonna dull it instantly, because if I was cutting it with my chainsaw, it would be bone dull, and this actually wasn't. So okay, probably could have just slid it up, but that's fine. I want to flip the bar anyways. Obviously this is the adjustment for the tension. So we're just going to take this chain off, make sure she's clean. Really don't want to put this on here. Alright. Although the bar actually looks really good, doesn't even look like it's been used, surprisingly. So we'll take this off. Of course I don't have any of my screwdrivers here. I'm gonna just clean off all of this. At least you know it's getting bar oil. It's not going to be the best cleaning, but just to get most of it out of there. I do have the bar oil adjusted pretty high. I'd rather it get too much oil than not enough. To each their own, obviously, but especially when it gets colder. And the faster you go on the processor, the hotter the bar gets. You gotta remember, you're just cutting. So like I said, not the best job. It'll work. Alright, let me get a new chain. There's gotta be some cold. Always love new chains. So clean, sharp. Okay, really. I'll end up taking that chain to one of my co-workers who I've mentioned before. I'll have him sharpen that on his grinder. Alright, so let's fit this. Now, like I said, I probably could have left that on there. Which would have probably been easier. I'm going to try that. Put this back on. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. So that's got that groove which sits in here. Put them in loosely for now. Assuming I can do it this way. Like I said, I don't know. I would think so though. And then adjust the bottom of the bar. So let me spin this. This should drop that key. Yeah. Try to get it loose enough where I can put the bar and chain on. Hopefully this works. Just take this off. It's definitely in there. For some reason, I don't think that's in. Alright, there. Okay, that's in there. So let's just tighten it up enough. There, sorry. No idea who that is. Alright, so let's tighten this chain. Let's see. This could take a while. Probably loosen it way too much. Maybe not. I'll probably end up firing this up just to make sure that she tracks and it works. Okay, see it just right there. Oh yeah, she's way loose. Definitely don't want to pop this chain while this thing's running. But actually, if I can get this on here and it works, then it wasn't too bad to adjust it, and I guess I know now I can just hit those two bolts like a normal chainsaw and tighten it up. Let's see, it's got to get close. looks to be okay. I'm gonna have to run it just to make sure quick, because for some reason I feel like this is going to adjust pretty quick. So I'll fire it up cold. Let me just tighten these down just a little. Alright, we'll see what happens. Okay, I think I'm going to tighten it just a fraction. Since that's a new chain, she's gonna stretch a little bit, so I mean just a little. That's good enough. When I had to take these off I had to bang it because it was so hard. I really hope I'm not stripping it right now because this one kept turning. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, all in all, that's, let me actually, I'm gonna do that bigger wrench. Yeah, 9/16 right. Sure as shit. Look at that. Just busted that. Hopefully it's the bolt. It is. Oh, that's nice. What not to do? And I just busted it in there. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And like I said, I had to bang this out. Oh. Now I gotta drill that out. Real nice. Well, okay. Holy shit. Well, you got to see me bust that. Well, now I get to order one of those because that's probably a special bolt. So I'll contact Josh at BruteForce and have him send me probably a couple of those after I somehow drill that out of there. Yeah, cool. Well, at least I know how to do it now, so maybe I can twist it because it does come out the back pretty good. But at least I'm not going to be processing for a couple days, so hopefully they can overnight me a couple bolts. I may go to the hardware store maybe and see if I can get one like this. So that's really odd because I kid you not, I had to bang it out with the hammer. It was in there that high, or that torque down, so I figured I had to torque it down pretty good, but apparently not. So yeah, cool. So but yeah, no, hopefully this is good now, the conveyor, so when I use that in a couple days, should be good. Obviously I got to get another bolt for that because I can't use it like that now. So So yeah, obviously when you guys are adjusting those, I mean, I know like on my chainsaws, you just, you know, you do it pretty torqued down, but this, like I said, it was on there. Like I couldn't do it by hand. I had to bang it a little bit, so maybe it's because it's cold, I don't know. But yeah, so that's some maintenance on here. Now I got to do a little bit more maintenance because I busted that, but it is what it is. At least that's very minor. It's better than stripping it on the inside and having to replace that whole piece, which that wouldn't be fun to take out because that holds all the hydraulics and stuff. So, but yeah, as always, keep burning.